scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Auf jeden Fall nicht von seinen Fingernägeln, sondern von den Handschellen, die auch Kratzer hatten.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
Wenn ich mir das so ansehe, wie hat er die Kratzer da hinbekommen, wo die Kratzer denn sind? Ich meine, die Hände sind da so drin, so. Und dann kommst du eigentlich mit den Seiten nicht ganz an den Rand dran, einfach weil deine Handknöchel doch das mega blockieren würden, oder? Ach, egal.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Ist nicht eher die Frage, wie Ryoma in den Watertank... Ach, egal.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Achso, das meinen die, okay, ja. Kann sein, ja.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little ol' me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Ich find's super, wie alle einfach so weitermachen, als wäre nichts passiert.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Ah. Ich hätte jetzt mal aufs Fenster getippt.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learn a lot of important information. And I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psych Taxi will start up. Okay. The objective of this mode is to gather the ladder cubes lying around to form the question. Hold left click to accelerate and use the AD keys to steer left and right. Okay. By picking up ladder cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they get in your car. Okay. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Okay. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. Okay. If it's getting dangerous, use spacebar to concentrate, stay calm and avoid them. Please drive safely, enjoy the ride. Okay. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Okay, mit der linken Maustaste Run. Ah, okay, so gebe ich Gas und... Oh, okay. Ist so wie so ein kleines Rennspiel. Hier haben wir ein A. Okay, das ist im Moment noch ziemlich einfach. Und so, ach so, so bilden wir da oben die Frage. Und am Ende haben wir die Antwort dafür, okay. Was passiert, wenn ich von der Straße abkomme? Ich will es nicht ausprobieren. The body was... thrown? Nee, brought from where? Shuichi auf die Straße. Ich kann gerade nicht lenken oder so. Thinking Time. Okay, was muss ich jetzt tun? Was? Lab Window, so. Da, Lab Window. Ah, okay. Das ist so dämlich. Aber okay. Jetzt kommen wahrscheinlich bald Autos hinzu. Oh, crap, das viele Dinge. Oh, jetzt sind wir in der Wüste. Ich fühle mich, als würden wir durch Nevada fahren. Mit irgendwelchen Leuten im Auto, von denen wir keine Ahnung haben, wer sie sind, aber okay. Das gefällt mir sogar ein bisschen besser als dieses andere, was wir im 2. Teil hatten, das mit dem Surfboard. Dann nehmen wir das, dann nehmen wir das. The body was brought to the gym from where? Ja, okay, das haben wir eigentlich alle schon herausgefunden. Ich frage mich, warum wir jetzt das nochmal machen müssen. Aber wahrscheinlich will er die ganzen Dinge... Oh, was ist da links? Ist da links Himiko? Nee, Angie war das. Nicht Himiko. Okay. Okay, das hatten wir auch schon. Auch durchs Fenster. Ja, Gym Window. Und mit Vollgas reinfahren. So, perfekt. Ja, jetzt kommt eigentlich die alles entscheidende Frage. Eine sehr, sehr lange Frage. Wie ist der da reingekommen? Oh, können wir da... Oh nein, nein, das sind andere Autos. Ich dachte, da können wir schneller werden, aber nein, das sind andere Autos. Die Musik, die im Hintergrund läuft, ist auch irgendwie enorm stylisch, auch wenn sie ein bisschen leise ist, glaube ich. Hallo Shuichi, gib Gas. Du hast zwar keinen Führerschein, aber never mind. Das erinnert mich an den 2. Teil mit der Bombe. Scheiße, Mann, wie kriegen wir die Bombe aus dieser Halle raus? Wir können den Wagen rausfahren. Aber du hast keinen Führerschein. War der gerade ein Monokuma auf der Strecke? Okay, wie ist er da reingekommen? Es war... Ja, über den Pool. Was? Nicht über den Pool? From window to window. Ach, wie eine... Wie so ein... Nee, nicht wie ein Flaschenzug, sondern wie eine Seil... Wie eine Seilrutsche. Ach, natürlich. Dafür haben die den Schwimmreifen benutzt. Das ist genial.
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. Das Seil.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope! That's how they bridged the distance between both windows!
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows...
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Okay, dann sollte das auf jeden Fall ausreichen.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as a rope. Ach, das war das Tennisnetz, beziehungsweise dieses Stahlseil? Nee, nicht Stahlseil, aber dieses Kabel, was auch immer.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable!
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Och nein.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh Mann.
Tarzan?
Is that you?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope. Ja, ich glaube, da kommt nämlich der Schwimmreif zur Geltung.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were closer to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Das ist eine verdammt nette Art zu sagen, mach mal die ganze Arbeit und ich heim's die Lorbeeren ein.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Hangman's Gambit, okay. Aber verdammt, wie ist es nochmal? Ich glaube, wir müssen mit einem Ring, S-W-I-M-R-I-N, nee. Könnte ich, keine Ahnung, fangen wir mal mit dem R an? Rail? Keine Ahnung, E? Nee. Ich muss auch mal die Steuerung hier reinziehen. Achso, so mache ich einen Flashspot, okay. Ein O? Und ein O, okay. Und dann C vielleicht? Rope? Dann ein E. Rope? Okay, was kommt danach? Rope? Dann ein W? Okay, Rope. Aha. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ein A? Ropeway? Ach ja, das ist, ja, das ist diese Seilrutsche, von der ich erzählt habe, oder?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mind mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the mouse to move the cursor and left-click to erase the pieces. Pieces will be erased when 2 or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order. White, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as an answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can repeatedly left-click on it to break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just go clicking like crazy. Crazy. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. Okay. Also ich muss die Dinge irgendwie verbinden. Ha? Kann ich das auswählen? Hm. Ah, okay. Die Leiter. Ja, ich habe so eine Leiter an ein Seil gebunden und dann... Das ging dann schon, ja.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Ah. Deswegen war da ein Seil.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Okay, gut. Die waren da aber auch sehr zuversichtlich, dass das halten würde.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Ja, das auf jeden Fall.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. mad at you now.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Ich hätte das halt einfach irgendwo anders hingebracht. Also, keine Ahnung, in den Geräteraum vielleicht? Oder irgendwo versteckt? Oder in den Mülleimer geworfen, wo keiner nachgucken würde?
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Naja, so ein Ring im Pool würde nicht auffallen. Andererseits, vielleicht sind sie auch nicht mehr da rangekommen, weil es gerade Nacht war und, naja, sobald du irgendwie deinen Finger ins Wasser steckst, wirst du exekutiert.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. Das war, weil's Nighttime war.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Man zieht das Ding zu sich hin und dann zieht man es eben nach oben. Ich verstehe die Logik jetzt nicht so ganz. Ach so, weil das Seil wahrscheinlich abrutschen würde, nachdem ein Seil los war. Ja, klar. Okay.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.